Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Mbappe. There's the hit! Goal! France! And France are in front!
Olise very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So, a breakthrough already. He is through here. Conte.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Moved on forwards. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's Conte. De Jong.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Zaire Emery for Olise. Zaire Emery, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Thuram!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
De Jong.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Dembele is onto it in a flash. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koundé. De Jong. Lewandowski. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That's an excellent interception. And here's the chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Casado.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Dembele. Some good work on the right flank here. De Jong. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. France upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And here's Mbappe. Zaire Emery. Fermin. Yamal. Fermin. Distributed tidily. Casado. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zaire Emery. And it's Dembele.
They've got to make this nice and quick. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Ferran Torres. And the counter is on. He could be in here. He's found a way through. Great challenge, time to perfection. Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That has been slung wide. That's a lovely, neat pass. Koundé. Mbappe. Fermin gets across to intercept that. Yamal. De Jong. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Lewandowski. Conte. Zaire Emery. Dembele. Dembele has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Hernandez. He's cut it out. Fermin. Yamal. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Dembele. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Thuram. Barcelona still this single goal behind. Hernandez cuts out the pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Zaire Emery looking understandably energised after his goal.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
El dorsal 19 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Defending of the desperate variety.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Casado. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Thuram. Real chance! He scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Pau Victor. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Gets into some space. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Cambio de jugadores.
Dani Olmo. Ferran Torres. Zaire Emery. Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nkunku. Ball played for Conte. And here's Mbappe. Balde. Ferran Torres. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Dani Olmo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dani Olmo. Gavi. Chooses to go back. De Jong. Dembele. Nkunku. Dembele. He's had a hit! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! That was a given. It always was.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
A case now of complete control.
Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Pau Victor. In with the challenge. Mbappe. Dembele. Araujo gets across and deals with it.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
He's not got that quite right. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Kante wins the duel this time. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's shifting through the gears here. Zaire Emery gets his pass away. He's in plenty of space here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And he's got his range wrong there. Ferran Torres, and that could set him on his way. Hernandez, and that's it. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Fermin, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koundé with a definite foul there. Dinks one through, dink through. Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lewandowski. Yamal. Oh, he's found support out wide. Very nicely done. Olise. Ball played for Dembele. Fermin. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Tries a shot! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Dembele. Dembele going full tilt down the left. And here's Mbappe.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
De Jong. Ferran Torres. Casado. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Casado. Yamal. Casado. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And here's Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ferran Torres. Casado. Fermin. Casado. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, they can break here. Olise. Nicely weighted ball. De Jong. Olise. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And he's cut it out. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Spread neatly. Well, that is one way to stop him. Lewandowski. Yamal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Conte. Dembele. And it's Dembele. Upamecano. Fermin. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well timed, excellent interception. Olise, and here's Thuram. That is a brilliant interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Balde. And Koundé. Yamal. Casado. Fermin. And it's Lewandowski. Yamal. Olise. France finding their passes. Araujo. Koundé. De Jong. Zaire Emery. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Koundé. Now it's Mbappe.
La asistencia a este partido.
Casado.
70.987 espectadores.
Defending was strong and firm. And it's Dembele. And he's quick to get it clear again. Fermin. And they can counter here. Casado. That's a nicely measured pass. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Barcelona are down to 10 men. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rafinha. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ferran Torres. Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He can get that clear.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
He's found a way through. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Rafinha. Nice physical challenge. Nkunku. Nkunku! Oh, my word, that is quite something. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Thuram. Thuram! Oh, belter! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ferran Torres has got Colomwani! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Shot a goal! And that's wide. And here's Thuram. Well, nicely intercepted. Rafinha. So what can they make of this? There's the shot! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And the shot! 5 minutes to add. He's gone for goal! And he's heaved it away. Ferran Torres. That is a great pick out. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Great defending, strong and determined. And he welcomes it in, and he was quick to react. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Fofana promptly onto that, and that is that. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Thuram. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice parts. A real chance! And he's there to belt it away. Koundé. Oh, good ball, shot. Great chance!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
That's really well cleared. So, what can they make of this? And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! He's keen, determined to have his say.
France really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Zaire Emery. Upamecano.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Olise is standing over this one. No way through, so back it comes. Upamecano. Olise. And it's Conte. Zaire Emery. Ferran Torres. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yamal, and he's being shifted off it. Dembele. And here's Thuram. Zaire Emery. Olise. And now they can clear their lines. Yamal. Fermin. Conte. And it's Dembele. Yamal. Lewandowski. Couldn't squeeze it through. Dembele. Zaire Emery. For Conte. Koundé. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's got away. Has a go! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Ferran Torres.
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. He's found a way through. Yamal! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Koundé cuts out the pass. Hernandez, not the most accurate pass. Looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through. Hernandez. Conte. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, good spread. Fermin crossed into the box. And he gets rid in a hurry. And we hit half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. So the first half brought no goals. Zaire Emery. There he goes, motoring forward. And it's Conte. No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Lewandowski. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Casado, Yamal, Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Casado. And here's Yamal. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's gone backward here. France are looking to go forward now. Strong running down that left flank. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ferran Torres. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Might be danger here. Great hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Zaire Emery is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 16.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
El dorsal 11.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
De Jong. Now it's Ferran Torres. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Can he spark a counter here? Casado. Barcelona. Oh, of course. He's gone for goal! That comes as a mighty relief.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
France choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Dani Olmo. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rafinha. They get a throw in.
Cambio de jugadores.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's found support out wide. Dembele. Dembele's cross. That's a decent clearance. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Thuram.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Thuram. Oh, super find. Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! Really well taken goal. Barcelona are back in business.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Pau Victor. Here's Chouameni. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Rafinha. Casado. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. De Jong. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. And he's really put himself on the line here.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give it. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think it'll be interesting to see what Warren Zaire-Emery has been tasked with. First and foremost, he's a defensive midfielder, and to play that position you need athleticism, you need legs, you need to be able to get about the pitch. And I think he adds a good balance to the team, because defensively he knows there's going to be a lot of traffic around him and he has to deal with that and try and avoid yellow cards. But offensively too, he becomes an integral part of the team in starting those build-ups.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. It's a sweet ball, that. Zaire-Emery. And here's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Turns back here, probably the best option. De Jong. And here's Thuram. Looking for the run. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Thuram! Thuram! Oh, what a big quick... Oh, what has happened here? Upamecano. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Conte. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Cleared without hesitation. Ferran Torres.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Yamal looking to run onto it. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's a key interception. Casado. This is De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Conte. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Zaire-Emery. Thuram finds himself offside. Koundé. And that's been won straight back. Quality ball. Played back in. Half an hour played now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Valde. Martinez. Balde. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Dembele. Now Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Thuram. Olise.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Lamine Yamal really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Stood up well to him there. Yamal. Casado. He's shifting through the gears here. Thuram. Zaire Emery. Yamal.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Hernandez.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Zaire Emery. France looking to pass their way through. And we hit half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
Barcelona really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So we reach the halfway point. Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's in on goal! Fermin. And the finish! No mistake! And the second half is off to a flyer! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Passing nice and neat. Thuram! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Ferran Torres. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Dembele. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe. Back into the middle. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He can get that clear. And the shot's Mbappe! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
France can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Balde. Nkunku. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Zaire Emery. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
France get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
He's picked his way through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe, and he's managed to get through. He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! And with that goal comes comfort. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And here's Untuk. There's the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he cuts out the supply. Casado. De Jong. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gets his pass away. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Rafinha! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nkunku. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Ferran Torres. And he's quick to snatch it back. He has found the way through. Oh, and that will be it. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience. Decent hit! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Olise. He's been picked out. Chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely aimed pass. Zaire Emery. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's had a shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try. France have their second corner now. That's really well cleared. Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. Lewandowski in acres of space out wide. Ferran Torres gets a good foot in there. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Ferran Torres taking charge of the dead ball. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Casado, and now the breakaway. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's in on now the finish! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Casado. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Upamecano stands tall and stands strong. Oh, it's Dembele. And the counter is on. Zaire Emery.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And back out it comes. De Jong.
This is the time you need that pace. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
No way through, so back it comes. Yamal. Koundé. Yamal going full tilt down the right-hand side. Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery going full steam ahead down the left flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Some really good ball movement. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Dembele. Fermin does well to get it back. Oh, there's a probing ball. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Dembele, great hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Koundé, Yamal, Zaire Emery, now it's Mbappe, foot in. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ferran Torres. And it's Conte.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Casado. Ferran Torres. Now this could... Yamal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Barcelona have ultimately had the better of things. He's having a go! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Koundé. Great pressure, plenty of it. Zaire Emery. Conte. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Mbappe. That is lovely. Mbappe! Opts to play it back. Hits one! Koundé gets it clear. Fermin takes control of it and he's on the move. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Martinez. And back to the keeper they go. And Koundé. Works it forward. And Koundé. That is a little undercooked. De Jong. Ferran Torres. He could be in here. He's picked his way through. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Dembele. Big header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping, and again! Really well taken goal. It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Eric Garcia. Dani Olmo. Mbappe. And France can counter now. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Ferran Torres. Rafinha. Rafinha. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. Ferran Torres. Face-to-face with the keeper.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Dani Olmo. He's in a good position here, and he was alert to it. Zaire Emery. Rafinha. Eric Garcia. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Look at the space here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Interesting ball. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Shot a goal! Great position here. And again! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Ferran Torres. Pau Victor. Dani Olmo. So that's it. It is all over. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum.